That'd be a true poker thing, right? When I have like see everybody's hands. No. Alright. My turn. No, this way in case I ever forget I can teach myself. Okay, what do we got? We got twos.
Go get it. No, let's not slide that one again.
Go fish? Go fish. Yeah, I got that. Oh, you ball.
Alright, do something big.
Remember, when you cough, what do you do? No, you cover. There you go. If you sneeze, what do you do? That's right.
Carrot cover.
Get the one.
I don't need that.
Oh.
Cough away. Cough away.
I drink some water. Would you like some honey?
Yeah.
Come on, let me get you some water. Hold on.
Something got stuck. Sometimes she'll wiggle. She'll go turn around and she starts crying. She's like, help. Track myself.
Working on thing over there.
A two.
Two over.
Yeah. So it's like a wild card one, so you can play a two on either of these.
Okay, no, so,
Or if you have a one, you can play a one here and here.
yeah. I'll make that a two.
Alright. See, that's how you play the cards. You gotta get it moving.
Yeah, I know, shiny.
Come on, Liz.
I'll make that a three. Yeah, three. I can play on this. You got a big card over there? Well, I can play on this too. Well, this is down. This is the okay, so I'll play on that. Those are ones you had down. Can I play a card on there? No,
That's your throwaway, Pablo.
You know, but you won't be able to get to it with it. So that's the stupid play out, you know, you don't want to find it, so you have to.
In other words, if you put a card down here, that ends your turn.
Okay. So I can put a one over here
Yep.
and do that.
I thought you'd already played.
Huh?
It's okay. Yeah, you still go.
That's the one. On there, I'll throw one away.
Do you have a four?
No.
Ah. Shame. Shame.
So I'll put it, well,
Alright.
okay, I'm sorry.
One, two, and
No, you got a one, and a four. Or, sorry, one, and a three. That's a three.
I can't play a four if it's any cards you want.
No, you can play a four.
Yeah, okay.
It is a three, you can play a four.
24? No.
If you have a 34 card, you mean, I'm very confused. I don't know where you got 34, but I'm sure. Oh, if you draw a 5, I'm gonna cry. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
my god. 6,
Ooh.
7, 8.
Ooh, you're on a roll.
Ah.
You are on a roll.
Oh. 2,
2,
3, 4, 5,
oh,
Six.
Trace Miller.
9.
Look at the sky going down, honey.
Oops, excuse me. Sorry.
I gotta do.
I'll grab a water, but I don't want it too late.
There you go.
There you go.
That's all I got.
Ready to draw any corners?
3.
3. Well, you got rid of a bunch of cards, didn't you? You were always good at the card game.
What's the garbage, Mom?
I seem to remember you beating me pretty bad most of the time.
The garbage is inside.
Linda was the one that was
The shark.
winning.
So it crushes and know what it's into.
You know, we're not that hot.
Does it compact it?
Well, I won't tell her you said it.
Like what?
Good.
I'm going to circus.
What about your mom?
When I
Mom, yeah, she was pretty good.
You pretty good too?
Yeah,
I put the building on.
I never seen Linda with that one out.
Jen, you did it?
Yeah, when I put the building on me.
That's good.
Oh,
And then you're nice and healed.
take those off.
Yep.
Then I go woo.
Sometimes you get boosts.
Paul, did you ever play any card games with Nanny?
Huh?
Did you ever play card games with Nanny or Paul?
No. I used to play that Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
I still got all those Hold'em chips, those trays.
An innocent child's game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't remember that now. I used to be good at it.
Play the queen.
Yeah, I remember there's a few times we played here. You had that like table mat thing, you know? Very fun. You put the chips in the closet.
What kind of games will I put on my back?
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh, the cooling patch, yeah.
I wanted to go and have on my back.
Yeah, but sometimes when you have a fever and you feel kind of sick and really hot,
sure.
that helps you cool down.
Are you through?
Helps your body
I'm
cool
through.
down.
You
Well,
got
yeah.
Once you
it?
have the cooling
No, I can play on that
Hey,
still.
when I go
No, once you put one down, that's
It's
it.
for you
I'm through.
when you get
You
sick.
through.
Are you sick?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So what did y'all do for fun when you were a kid?
Just drink it, fine.
Too much of
Stay
it.
outside and find things to do, I guess, to play, you know, play the dog.
It's the same one, but you have
Yeah, did you have like a go-to fun thing with Nanny and Paul?
Oh,
dinosaur
No,
water.
not like that.
That's a really special
No.
one. That's very special one, but
I never saw him grow it when I was growing up. Because he always worked days, or he worked nights. And so I was in school. And when I come home, he was going to work.
Oh,
So he did that for years and years. I didn't ever see him.
gotcha.
You got 10.
Oh goodness. How long was that for?
Oh, God, that lasted for years. Me, my mother was the only one that ever saw me in any sports or anything. He never got to see me play ball or anything.
Really?
Yeah. So my mother would go to all the games. And when I was playing Little League, I had a 750 bat average for 3 years in a row. And for 3 years in a row, we won the championship.
Wow.
And it was based, Paul Newcomb, remember him? He was my coach. And they had a banquet thing, and I didn't realize it, but they looked at all the teams that they played against, and out of all the teams, I had the most home runs, the most runs batted in, and the highest batting for 3 years in a row.
And you didn't play college ball?
No, but if I, that was fun, but I liked that. But mother's the only one that ever saw me play. No, or in track.
You line
she-
up all your history.
In fact, last time I ran in a track meet, we had to do 3 events, pick 'em. One of them was a youth ball thing, it was easy. He had a target set up, and he threw a softball so far, he tried to hit the center just like you would a dart, you know.
Yeah.
And there was nothing. I played ball, so I could do a sidearm,
Yeah, that just sounds like you're pitching.
but I could play first place. But I ran 100 meters, and I ran a 220, won first place in both of those. And when I did that, the coach didn't realize I was that fast. And so he
So
had,
the boy can move.
he had another boy that was on a relay team that was supposed to run, Coach McGinney, and he replaced him with me. And I had just finished running
Oh.
220. So it was a 4-man relay. It was another 220 we had to run. So, and we won that. So I ended up winning three first and a second. Is what I won on that.
So why didn't you play any sports in college?
Well, I didn't do any good in college. I didn't like college.
Oh yeah.
I was,
I didn't like the school part. I figured the sports part would be fun.
you know, if I'm not gonna play sports, you know, nothing else, that would be fun. Today, they'd probably, you know, sign me up in high school.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like they would have taken you.
But back then, they didn't do things like that. And anyway, I'm a good ball player.
Are you all ready to
And
finish?
Yes, yeah, I could
Because of that.
everything.
the-
No, I'm sorry, but
my senior year, because they found out how fast I was, I only had a semester to go to graduate. And they got me to come out for football. And so he put me in as a running back. On there. You know, because I was fast. And, but I was too fast, because I would attempt to, like on a kickoff, I'd outrun everybody down that field. And if the guy was gonna catch it, I was fixing to take his head off. You know, but I was running so fast, I couldn't slow down.
oh, you went past it.
Well, I got to, the funny thing is, that's the first game I played, you know. And like I said, I'd just gone out that last semester. In the first game I played, Jimmy Hill was in there too. And they gave me the ball, and I was determined, with nobody gonna take me down. That was just in my mind. And they gave me a play I was supposed to run off a tackle. And when I got there, there wasn't a hole, it was blocked up, everything, you know.
Oh no.
But I hit that line anyway. I was driving, and I was getting hit so many times. And you know, I didn't know where I was. And then chased some other guy. I said, ain't nobody gonna get me down. Nobody gonna get me down. And I started twisting and turning and everything. And then all of a sudden I felt a relief, and I broke loose. I started running, and I ran the wrong damn way.
No.
I made a touchdown the wrong way.
You're like, woo! Celebrate, everyone's like, no.
You know, and the coach said, oh, Miller, what am I going to do with you?
Like your eyes closed the whole time.
You know, but Jimmy laughed about that. But you know, to me, to play football, you got to have a little bit of a mean streak in you.
Yeah.
I didn't have that playing against my own players in practice. You know, I couldn't hurt anybody. I didn't want to hit anybody hard. But now you put me in against another
Oh, that's
team,
good. I like
that was a
those
different
ones.
thing. You know,
That's what you're
but anyway, because they tried to make me mean. And they knew Jimmy Hill was my best friend. And Jimmy was a little heavier than me.
Yeah.
And he played on the line. So the coach kept Jimmy and I after practice, and he made us go head to head, hitting each other. You know, Jimmy run the ball, and I'd run the ball. I'd have to tackle, and he did. But Jimmy and I, we never, he was like me, he didn't have mean streak. You know, but the coach couldn't do it. So he, finally I graduated. They would like to have kept me over a year.
That'd be bad. Hold you back in school just to play more.
The coach, one coach tried it.
Wow.
He sure did. And he got mad because I got a cut over my eye. That's when I got my head bandaged that time. Came home. Anyway, I had a cut over this eye. And back then they had aluminum cleats. And they were sharp.
Yeah.
You know, and that thing stuck in my head. Right there. And Jimmy, the coach stopped the bleeding. And he put a tourniquet like on my head. And he had Jimmy take me down to a doctor that was down the street from the school. And he put stitches in it. And I came home with my head all bandaged. And my mother said, "That's it. No more football for you." She was back. And I went and told the coach. I mean, it was at the end of the year anyway.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, "Coach, I'm sorry." I said, "I can't play any more football." He said, "What do you mean? Can't play more football?" I said, "My mother said, you're not playing football." And I said, "If you know my mother, I'm not playing football." You know. And anyway, he made me mad. So he made me stay a summer and write an essay. And of course, it didn't take me that long to do it. But anyway, I had to write it's like a 10-page thing on football. And so anyway, I had already registered to go to Sam Houston.
Yeah.
You know? And I said, "This is going to hold me back." And so I went to the superintendent of the Green Park School District back then. And I told him, I said, "Coach wants me to write a 10-page essay and turn that in, and he has to approve it. Or I can't do it." You know. And so he waited to the last minute. And the superintendent told me, he said, "Son, don't worry, you're going to Sam Houston. You know, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
And I'll take care of that." So anyway, that coach waited till the last day before he approved of that. He was vicious.
Dirty.
You know, but he was trying to get me to stay over a year because they didn't have anybody as fast as I was. It was going over.
High school football, though, you know.
You know, but they took sports, you know, to an extreme. Or at least he did. A couple of them did.
Yeah.
Like that. And
Come on, your turn.
my turn. I don't know. 5.
Look at you drawing big hands over here.
Look over there at his hand. Look at his cards. Look how stacked it is. It's really low. We gotta get rid of it.
That's a 2.
See my big stack? See this big stack? I've got one card on it.
Who's winning? Who's winning?
Oh, I think your sweet baby is.
Showing no mercy.
I know.
Because they would show me none. I played Mimi long enough to know. Mimi is sweet, she bakes cookies and pudding, gives out hugs, plays with you until it comes to skip rope. And then she is the steel hammer of justice.
There's 6 on there.
So you just need, you know,
Identify.
I'm playing against his hand, too.
huh?
I'm playing against his hand.
Nope.
No, you're through.
Okay, then I have to put
He's
one
got,
down.
yeah, one down.
I'll put one
Okay. Two. Oh, I'm sorry, are you through, honey?
Yeah,
Okay.
So the nanny work days? Papa? The nanny work day shift?
my dad,
Your mom?
oh yeah, she worked at Montgomery Ward's. She was a store manager.
Okay.
And
I'm putting that correct.
anyway, they bought a 55 Chevrolet for me. I was 14 years old. But the problem is, my grandfather didn't drive, and he worked downtown. And he worked for the bus company, Houston Transit Company.
Oh, yeah.
But when they first started out, he worked over off of Harrisburg, which was a rough area.
Yeah.
I had to get up in the morning early, take him to work, and then come back and go to school. And I would get mother then and take her and we'd go to work. So I had to have a car,
Yeah.
you know, to get her. And then my senior year, Sue McDaniels lived just a few houses down from me. She worked downtown, so she needed a ride downtown, and he started working downtown Houston. So I had to pick Sue up, and pick my grandpa up, and take him to work, and take mother to work, and go back. Well, all the kids were, a lot of the kids were mad because they thought, well, that little rich boy driving a new Chevrolet at 14 years old. Says, your family must have money. So, no, my mother, they didn't work. And there's a reason I'm
Not the bus line.
And I said, there's not many 14-year-olds driving across town going on Harrisburg at that time of morning. Because it was a kind of like going to the Fifth Ward here. But I'll make it. And one of the boys here, the last reunion I went to, he lived in our neighborhood, but he was never real good friends with him. We got along, we weren't real good friends. But we were talking, and somebody else had mentioned that Chevrolet, and Jimmy Gruder said, oh yeah, he said, he was, family was rich, he drove that car. I said, no, Jimmy, you don't understand. And I explained to her, I said, while you were sleeping, I was driving. And he said, oh, I never knew that. And I said, no one did.
You're practically working shifts out there.
But as a result of that, I didn't go to graduation.
What?
No, I refused to go.
To your graduation?
Yeah. Well, my daddy couldn't have been there anyway. He wouldn't work, mother been there. But anyway, I just, after that guy pulled that thing, you know, and he was gonna hold it the last day. I said, screw it. My picture, they took my picture and everything. But it didn't even show up in the album, you know.
No.
And I didn't go. I didn't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. That's
No.
fair.
He had already done the damage.
Okay, your turn.
You want to play that one? I'm just saying.
Oh, it was down here. But how are we going to get up the
So you went to Galena Park High School?
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you go to?
Oh, I'm in Southeastern.
Southeastern.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a trader school.
Trader, we were enemies.
Or like the high school rivals?
Well, not so much. Pasadena was really our rival.
That's okay.
Southeastern. Glen Park really didn't have a lot to do with Glen Park because they weren't our district. I had fun in high school. I was thoroughly enjoyed it. I was in the choir. There were a group of 6 of us, girls, that we sang.
The Tunettes.
And we sang several different things. No big deal, but it was
Flip that
fun.
over.
Oh,
Because you want to play all those. So whenever you play, no, flip it over, flip it over.
oh.
There you go.
That's 3.
So it's going to go back on top.
Where's the blade on that go?
No, it stays here.
Looking
It
up
stays here.
and-
You want to get rid of all of these.
Okay. So I ain't got anything else.
Where would that be now?
What?
Huh?
South Texas or Southeastern?
Southeastern? Oh, and Shaver, was a main street that went by a huge store now.
She was over there.
What there?
Oh, those in Houston used to be
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
We don't know.
yeah, that's right.
Because I always think of Granny's house as being like out in the country.
Oh.
But it wasn't, it was in Houston pretty
Yeah, I
much.
rode
Right?
the school bus, I rode the bus to school.
Yeah.
You know. Y'all done that?
No.
And we lived out, we didn't live in a neighborhood. We didn't live out.
But nowadays, that would be like in Houston, right?
Oh,
Her house.
kids today, are y'all through that?
Oh, I put that 3 down there.
Yes, sir?
When did you put the 3 down? Is it the first thing you did?
No, I'll see you. I just put this 2 down. Okay, no, I'm through.
You're done, okay, I'll do more. One, two.
No, silly goose. Why would you put a curl in the eye? No. You don't do that. You silly. Yeah. We don't put it in somebody's ear or nose or eyes.
Yeah. You should, yeah.
I should, it was underneath.
Oh.
You
Do it. No.
Yeah. We use
Does
it.
it, you
Somebody else
does
can
it.
sit on
Was it under the 7?
Until it was, I kinda had it together.
Unless it's broken. If it's
I'll
broken,
be
then
like,
It don't matter to me. It's fine.
I'll be like,
So proud. You're good.
We're gonna check into old folks' home.
No. That's what I'm telling Dad. Remember, that's funny. He'll make a joke and I'll be like, hey man, you're old enough now to go into a folks home, alright?
I mean, here.
now that's a nice.
That is. You feel it. You sure you want to play that there? Do you have a 4 or a 5?
No.
Okay. Alright.
It's too late to play it, sorry,
And then 5 of my closest friends in elementary school
Mhm.
are still living and we still communicate with each other.
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I talk to them on the phone, to see them, but that's unusual.
Yeah. Most people don't have friends from elementary school still, you know?
Most people, bodies don't have that many.
Is that it? Okay. So we need to
I
take
don't.
the hair shop.
I don't know.
I know. I did the first 2 years, and then we go to the 10, my first 10-year anniversary. We would go with 10 on the 10th and on the 20th. Yeah.
Everybody kind of break here.
But as far as, after you graduate from school, I didn't go to college, so a lot of my friends did.
You kind of did. Went to that business school, didn't you?
I went to business school, yeah, I got an executive secretary's degree, but that's not, that's what I wanted to do, I loved working for somebody and doing typing, shortening. All right.
Let's see here.
Getting taller and taller.
Maybe I have to get closer to the sensors. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
You have to turn it on, lady.
Oh, turn it on from the bottom.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
It's kind of
Nothing.
game.
Good roll.
Nothing to work this. One of the batteries.
Let me try.
Try to work.
Maybe all the batteries are out there. Let's see if we can.
You guys have to flick it on and off again, baby.
Okay. Alright, hold your beer. Ready to go.
No, I don't want you to wait there. I want you to wait back there. Catch it if you can. Run and catch.
But the mom's gonna sit right here, okay? My legs kind of hurt, baby.
You see, it goes like this.
It's nice. Okay. Put it right there in the big hallway. You can go put it down.
Mm-hmm.
Put it down. And now you can ride it.
Full there.
All right. Very good. Wow.
Wow.
You know, that was a great race.
That was a big race. I did a nice job. Look at that. Wow. I gotta go back it. There you go.
So did your dad own his own?
That's a 3,
That's a 5.
Hmm?
5.
a 5. Okay, that's a 5.
But you got a 5. You want to play a 5 instead?
What is that?
Okay, so whoever plays next,
It'd be a 6.
Now you gotta
number
turn.
6.
Put one down.
You gotta turn it.
How about you might want to hang on to this one and use this instead, because that's a wild card.
You gotta turn it.
That counts 5 points, huh? Or 5.
No, it's just if you had to choose using a wild card or a card that you already have, use the card you have.
And I put one down.
Yep. Oh, come on. You can play that too if you want. You can play that one.
One on the 2?
No, there's still one more spot right here for a stack.
Okay.
So you can play your 1 and your 2.
Yeah.
Okay, can you take it out off of
And
the
then play
pieces?
my 3.
Yeah.
And now you can draw.
Now you can draw 7 more cards.
7 more cards.
If you play your hand, you draw
Put
again.
it right there.
Yeah,
So it doesn't get
that's
trapped.
good. Wish I'd done that. Could've done it.
So did your daddy own his own store? Yes.
Well, he was in real estate
Whoa,
for a few years.
so fast.
My daddy was in real estate for a few years. And then
Well,
he had,
not a very short time. He wouldn't have known.
he and Margie.
Maybe a little over a year. They had one of those portable Morgan buildings.
Yeah.
They made an office out of it. It was over there on the East State Freeway. And right before you got to Royal Cotton.
You did.
And
Sorry, forget.
Margie had been in the real estate business.
Wow.
And Daddy thought he wanted to get out of the printing business
Oh.
and do something different. but he wanted to get a broker's license because he made more money.
Yeah.
So Margie helped him get a broker's license, you know, and everything. So he did that about a year or something. And he can deal with nicer houses. They were in older neighborhoods and stuff like that. There wasn't a whole lot of money in that. He did it a little over a year and then decided, no, he was going to go back to printing. So he went out to where Pit Stop was. He built a great big two-story building, and he put a shop behind it, and he had a couple printing presses in there, and he would print all the paperwork that schools use, different forms and things, you know.
Yeah.
He did that for the, I can't remember the school he's in now. But anyway, it was a big district, and that kept him busy. And he printed a lot of tags that if you go into a store and you buy work gloves, they have tags attached to them.
Yeah.
He printed all those. There's a Chinese guy owned all that stuff that had the franchise for that. And Daddy had that contract with him.
Oh,
So
okay.
that kept him busy
Yeah.
doing that too. So, and he did that till he finally decided to retire. You know, so then he somewhere or another he sold his part of the building to Margie's sister's husband. Red got the building, and Margie lived upstairs in it. That's why you bought it, so she had a place to live. And she taught kids that had learning disabilities. She taught school downstairs in that. And then Daddy decided for all things that he wanted to be a minister. So anyway, he went to Southern Baptist College. And he got a degree as a minister. And so he was teaching veterans that had problems, you know, mental problems they could have. They would have dinners out there at that building on Wednesday night. And all the veterans and their wives and all that, they would come and they would give a sermon, and then they would all eat dinner, you know, and everything. And he did that a long time.
I think Sophie's trying to tell you she's got to go. So that was because he had the Pit Stop and the print shop.
Yeah.
But I thought Pit Stop was a church.
Well, it was after a while. They made it into a church.
Okay.
But originally, it was a school. And
Okay.
Margie and her sister worked downstairs and taught at all levels. And they had a number of kids that went to college and got degrees. So they helped them, you know.
Yeah.
And then Daddy ran the print shop and everything. But then he bought that tire store. And had that over in the valley. And he had a deal.
Good girl. Good girl. Go out there and teach it.
Goodyear makes tires that are non-Goodyear brand. And they make them in Alabama. And they make about 6 or 7 different brand names. Goodyear really makes them, but they put a different brand name on them.
That's what Costco and all them do.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So Daddy had a deal with them. And he bought all these tires and put them in that tire store. He had them stacked on the floor high. And he did that so people could come in and look at the tires and pick them up and put them side by side with other tires and decide what they wanted.
Yeah.
You know, anything. And that worked good. And then he added a bay onto it. He started doing front end work and different things out there. And there was a black guy, Mitch. Did. And during this time, I was working for Exxon. No, I was working for, yeah, I was working for, anyway, Exxon. I was working for Shell. And I was about to retire. But anyway, I quit my job. And I went to work today. He had new service stations out there on I-10. It was Signet. And so I ran that one, and then I ran one out on the East X Freeway. And it kept growing, getting bigger. And we were the #1 singular station in Texas, doing real good. And that black mechanic got his start working at that station that I ran. We added a third bay and let him use that to do his work in.
Yeah.
And we made a deal with him. Rather than pay him a salary or anything, we let him have that bay, and any money that he made labor-wise was his. We got 50% on any parts that he used, and then he got the other 50. So it was good for him too.
Yeah.
And it allowed him to make enough money that he finally went in business on his own out there in Wood Forest where we live.
Yeah.
And he's still out there. Well, he didn't work with his sons there now, but Mitch was a good guy. But anyway, Margie, I got mad at her. She wanted to sell that tire store. And it was really in Daddy's name,
Yeah.
you know. But anyway, he was about ready to retire. And he let her talk her into it. It made me mad. But I used to go in there and there was a lady that worked at North Shore Bank, and she ran the bank for Kickarello, the building leader. And it was real funny. The guy that used to live next door to Travis and Joy was president of that bank. And when Kickarello took it over, he let that guy go. And he put this girl in there. It was his girlfriend, really. And he was married, but he had this girlfriend. So he put her in there. And her name was Ann, and I can't remember the past name. Pretty girl. Had diamonds. He bought her stuff all the time. So she was president. So I went in there one day thinking that Travis's neighbor was still president, and he wasn't there. And I wanted to make a 90-day loan to buy more tires to put in the store. So anyway, I found out he wasn't there anymore. I said, well, who's president? And they said, well, Ann. And I said, well, I want to talk to her. And so they said, well, it'll be a few minutes, just wait out here. So she called me in, and she was sitting behind the desk, and she had a name plate on the front desk with her name on it. So she asked me, you know, what can I do for you? I said, I've been making 90-day notes down here periodically about tires. And I said, I want to make another 90-day note. And she said, well, do you know anybody at the bank? And I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. And she said, well, let's write her name down and just fill out this thing. So I wrote her name down on this thing, filled out this form. And she was over, she looked down and she saw her name and she died laughing. She said, oh, I got it if you alone. And we got to be big buddies, you know.
Yeah.
From that point on, I could go in there and get anything I wanted.
Nice.
You know. But it was so funny the way that happened, you know. And I ran into her a couple times. She was with Veg Kickarilla. And of course, he didn't want anybody to know he was dating, and I wouldn't have said anything. But anyway, I ran into him, and I just acted like I didn't know him at all.
Yeah.
You know, I just spoke to him, you know, and talked a little bit off. But
Are you, and I'm interrupting, but are you through with your hair? Are you through? Okay, I'm gonna do that.
But that was the funniest thing. When I wrote her name down, you could really wait for back.
So you know, you president. So I gotta ask only because I've heard the stories. Were Paul and Margie a thing?
Paul was Margie's oldest son.
And your dad and Margie.
No,
Okay.
no,
Wasn't sure.
no.
I didn't know. I've heard like it sounded like
Oh, that was, Lucille felt like that was just because she was a woman and Dad didn't do anything. Dad felt obligated to Margie because she helped him in so many different ways, learn different things, you know. And, but she went out, what made me mad, you know, I was driving Mother to work and everything, and Margie wanted a car. Well, the money had to come out of his shop, or the tire store then. And she bought a Buick Roadmaster with an alligator covered top on it. Top of the line, beautiful thing on there. If she didn't have any money, she got three car payments behind. And Daddy was, you know, paying back tire bills then.
yeah.
And I had quit doing that. And so, anyway, Dad came to me, he said, Margie's 3 payments behind on her car. He said, I don't have the money to give her. He said, I hate for that car to go back. Got too much, right? And so, I gave him the money to pay the 3 payments on the car. You know, but she pulled a couple of stunts. It really made me mad. And boy, I jumped all over her real good.
It seemed like she kind of took a lot of
It scared Daddy, because he didn't know I had a temper like that. And I got her told and little things short. And Daddy tried to quiet me down, and he couldn't do it. And I told him, I said, I don't want to see you again. You know, I got that mad. And so anyway, Mother, Daddy, of course, told Mother, and she said, your daddy is hurt bad. As you did it. I said, I'm really good. I said, she did wrong, you know. And I said, and tried to lie her way out of it. And I said, I don't go for that. And so anyway, I talked to Daddy and I said, the only way that we're gonna have a relationship is if you quit going out there. You stop going to this thing. And he said, I'll do it. And he did. You know,
It was a tense years. I said it was kind of a tense time there for a while.
yeah. But, it was a tense time.
Yeah, I've never, there's something about Margie that I just didn't know.
But anyway,
You open the door.
Ed in Dallas heard about it. He jumped on it. And Margie says she had, Paul was her oldest son. And I didn't care much for him. And the man, Bubba, was a big strong boy. And he was like a bear. He was good. He loved my mother. And Glenn did too. And Glenn was the one that told Mother that Margie wanted to sell the car store. And that's first we heard of it, you know. And so anyway, Margie, when I was up there, she said, I'll have Bubba and Paul and, you know, and of course Glenn was a little kid. She said, I'll have them take care of you. I said, bring them up. You know, bring them up. But she didn't know what to say. You know, that. I knew Bubba wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't worry about Paul. And so, anyway, somewhere or another, Ed heard about it. I guess Mother told Marquez or something anyway. And Ed called me and said, if you need any help, said, you pick up that phone and you call me. Said, Eddie and I'll be down there on the plane.
Sound like it.
You know, he said, don't you worry about it. He said, we got you back. You know, of course, nothing ever came with it. But Daddy, you know, he did. He told me. He said, I'll quit going out there if you want me to. I said, that's the man.
Wow.
So it stopped. But she showed up at Mother's funeral, and Bubba did too, because Bubba was crazy about Mother. And I was surprised she showed up at Daddy's funeral, you know. And the preacher that was doing the service and everything, I told him, you know, he asked what my daddy done, and I told him, you know, what kind of business he was in. And I said at one time he had an apartment, and I didn't know she was standing there. I said at one time he had a apartment in this Copeland. They were over in real estate, you know. And so he mentioned it, you know what I'm saying. Well, that time she came to me and she said, I never thought that you would mention my name. And again, I said, Margie, I don't have any thing. I said, you did wrong. And I said, I got that out of my system.
Yeah.
You know. And, I said, the truth's truth. You work with Daddy, and that's fine. And but anyway, she and Bubba there. But I hadn't seen her since. She's probably dead by now.
That should be 100-something now.
You know, she was younger than Daddy. Her husband died. He was a carpenter. And I met him one time and several times. But he was kind of lazy. He would work if he had to. But mainly he liked to smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. You know, he was a lazy carpenter. But he would only work if he had to. So anyway, he died.
Your turn.
It was an exciting childhood.
Well, let me tell you about my child.
Ooh. All right, let's hear it. I mean, yours is pretty exciting too. In between.
Well, Mama and Daddy, my daddy went around on my mom. And they were married 10 years. She was pregnant with Jenny, and we had another mama. We were going on the road.
I want to see what's that. I want that. I want
She's mean, you know. She never did anything around Daddy to give him a claim. We didn't write safety notes to him about it. But I don't know. I loved him, but she didn't tell me the truth about him when he was dying. You know, he'd been in the hospital, and it was for pneumonia. And so I assumed when Mom said we were going to talk to your dad, and John told us, you know, and he was dying. I remember seeing that, and they had him in
straight
couldn't
ahead.
talk.
I'm going straight ahead.
It's terrible. And I hurt. I would, you know, what I could have done. I was 14, you know, and Daddy died. And so I couldn't really
I'm playing the game.
go anywhere like camping or anything, you know, do anything.
I'm playing the game.
I married her because she had two pretty sisters.
And Glenda
Poor
stayed-
timing, Bubba. Poor timing.
Glenda stayed with Daddy no matter what, you know, and she kind of protected me.
Glenda was my buddy. We called on the phone, talk about it, and
Yeah.
she called me when I knew something about computers back then. But
Oh, yeah.
she would call me at night and say, I can't do such and such on the computer won't work. I'd get dressed, I'd go to her over where she lived, I'd fix it, and I'd come back home. I did that so many times. And one time she called me, I guess this was the last time.
Is it my turn?
She called me and she said
Did he have his son?
Oh, I think you did. No, it's Bubble's turn.
she had gone to that outfit that works for Best Buy that works on computers. That,
Geek Squad.
you know, anyway, she had problems with computers and rather than call me, she called them. So the guy came out there. Immediately he tells her, well, the computer needs a hard drive, you know. And I forgot, she paid him, she didn't buy the hard drive, but he charged her like $150 some odd to come out there, you know, and tell her that. And she called on the phone and she said, I called the guy and he came from Best Buy and he said, I need a hard drive. I said, Glenda, you don't need a hard drive on that computer. And she said, well, it won't come up. Said, the screen's just black. And he said, it's a hard drive. I said, I'll be there in a minute. I got dressed and I went over there. I sat down at the computer. I looked under the table, it was unplugged. I plugged it in, logged
I
on.
think there was more.
I said, see, look. I said, don't you ever pay anybody $150 again, you know.
Oh, she was such a
But that guy was gonna sell her a hard drive. He unplugged that thing,
Probably.
you know, and it got that screen black and knew that she lived there alone. He's gonna get to
I have vague memories of her house. Just barely. I remember
apartment.
there being a bed with a cat, and I remember a desk with a computer on it. Probably the one you worked on a whole bunch,
Yeah.
little box computer.
Yeah.
And that's all I recall is walking down that hallway. We were doing some kind of family thing at their house.
We had a Christmas deal at
Maybe that's it.
1 year, and maybe that was.
That might be it.
Glenda would always tell me dirty jokes. She's like, I mean, oh. And,
I can still see her face. I remember her being so lively. You know?
No, she had a personality all her own.
she,
You didn't fool with her.
I would call over there and I said, oh, I got a joke for you, Glenda, you know. And she said, is it dirty? I said, well, it's a little bit dirty. She said, just a minute, let her get my cigarettes and a beer.
She didn't drink beer.
She didn't drink beer, but she said, it's all, and we laughed, and it was all kind of fun. I had a lot of fun with her, you know.
Very fun.
I'll miss her.
No, I do too. Okay.
It's control.
Okay, we've got the life history now, so we can get on with the game.
Now I got where I was.
And he's like, I just
Told
want
us
to
we
play.
don't want to hear anymore.
Huh?
We don't want to hear anymore of our life history. You hadn't, I don't think you've done anything.
Yeah, you have to draw the card roll.
He just finished.
Then I'll let one do.
No, you get to draw a card. It's your turn.
You get 7 cards. I mean, total of 7 in your hand.
Me. Well, that's no good.
Well, welcome to my club. It's for real. These are the others.
That was hard.
It's like when we played the old deck and it was just like stacks of 12s, you know? You have like 8 12s and you're like, I don't know. We don't want card.
I can play.
Five
I can't
or
do that
six.
either.
Yeah, a 6
Or
or a 5
one.
or 1.
No, can't do that. Can't do that.
Hey, that's a sponge. The pink
But I can play on that kind.
No, that's a card that you put down. But you can play and you can use it.
And you can use it, you just don't play on it.
To play and you get rid of a card, you know, that's
You
fine.
know what's
Well, I
down
can't do it.
You need a 6 or a 5.
But you can't do anything, you just gotta put one down.
So there.
Okay.
there?
1, 2, 3.
Did you ever tell him how we got engaged?
I don't think I know the story. I mean, I know you used to pick her up from work in your car, or she would see you leaving in your car.
I would go, he was in the garage. He parked in the garage with a beautiful car. And I walked 2 blocks, you know, to open parking lot. And so I would, you know, be walking on the way and we'd get to the parking lot and I'd hear this car coming down the street. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I thought, what in the world? And it was him, and you know. I can't believe it. But that's how I met him. I thought, man, that's a good looking car.
I went to lunch one day with a friend of mine, Ray Moorhead. He was teaching me his job, and I was going to do the book work for Treasury Department. So anyway, Ray and I were walking down Main Street and went past Sackley's and there was a jewelry store there. And all of a sudden I saw this diamond. It sounded, it was just right. That's the one you got in your gift.
Oh, okay.
And so anyway, I saw that. I said, just made right. I said, what you gonna do? I was gonna go buy that ring. And so I went in there and bought the ring. I went back to work. I called Yvonne on the phone. I said, meet me on the elevator. And so she got on the elevator, came down to the floor,
We went down the hallway.
and in the hallway, I handed her a ring. We went back to
So
work.
romantic. So very
A little
romantic.
romance.
I mean, you know, really.
I
But
said,
I was just
well,
like,
that was romantic.
oh, we're so pretty, you know.
Now see, it would be real funny if you put like one of those mail shoots, you know? And then like going through the tube,
Yeah.
pop it up and there's a ring or something.
It's
I told
Amy, flip your thing.
Ray,
Flip your
and
deck.
the people in that apartment
Flip your card.
said, oh, buddy, said that marriage isn't gonna last 6 months.
60 years.
And
60
so,
years later.
when, I think when we hit about 55 years or so, I saw Ray's number and I called him. And I called him. I said, I don't know if you remember me. You're training your own job. I said, y'all told me that when Yvonne and I got married, we can go last 6 months. I said, it's been 55 years.
And see, it's the ones that are very elaborate, overcompensating. Right? If you gotta go all out to get her to say yes,
Yeah.
maybe when it's work. It's the simple ones, those are the ones made concrete.
Every week because it's been 60 years.
The first time she ever fixed dinner, she fixed spaghetti.
I didn't know to cook. I didn't know.
She said, she puts this whole thing in a spaghetti everywhere. We had enough spaghetti to last for a month and a half.
Yeah, I
She
understand.
knows.
Spaghetti. You know, I knew Mama was kind of fun cook, you know, just cook. It was good, good food, and enjoyed it. Whereas they ate spaghetti all these. We never had spaghetti. Mama didn't
Ethnic food. Maybe I never had ethnic food like spaghetti.
So, you know, what do you do?
It was too spicy for her. Y'all use salt. We didn't have that here.
We were on a budget. Our grocery budget was $15 a week. That's nothing.
Even out here putting mayonnaise on things, being like, "Whoa, it's hot."
Seriously. I didn't have a lot of seasoning. Okay.
Flip your deck. Flip your deck. Flip your deck. Your deck.
Where's my chair?
What?
Where's my chair?
Where's your chair? I took it.
I
What you gonna do?
don't want my chair back. I wanted it.
You can sit
Are you gonna kick me out of the chair?
Well, I need it.
You want to sit this chair?
Yeah. Oh no, what's this?
It's just frame, baby. It's okay.
You gotta be careful, that'll stick you.
It just 6'7".
Good for you.
I need to get up here.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
You can sit on it. That's okay. It's safe. You gotta be careful. Well, sometimes the sarcasm just kind of. You don't catch it. Put it back. Nope, nope, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch.
So this is my tin, huh?
Yeah. What's with my chair and I need in your chair?
Boy,
That's
good
okay.
apple.
You can get in that chair.
Alright, come on, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Bye, baby lady. Okay, have fun.
Okay.
You got a 9? Oh,
I got a skip though.
okay. Flip your deck, flip your deck, flip, flip. There you go.
Okay, there is a good one
So did your daddy retire off of what they made from selling the shop and everything? Selling business?
Nanny worked a little bit longer.
Huh?
Nanny worked a little bit longer.
She worked a little bit, but she didn't.
But she worked several years. She worked.
Well, she ended up going out on Clinton Drive, and they had a big warehouse out there. And so, and she was the, she was the manager over personnel, and she had an office out there. And it's funny because she hired a couple of boys.
Oh, it's pitiful. Absolutely pitiful.
Yes, my goodness. Look at her.
Oh, keep it.
Sure.
Oh boy,
I could've sworn I
did
looked.
That smells like a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go put it in my face like, oh.
She was manager of personnel and took care of all their insurance and everything for all the employees out there. And I had 2 boys that I went to school with that ended up working out there at that warehouse. And both of them had gotten married, and they had some problems, and they needed insurance and didn't have it. And they went to mother, and of course they didn't know that she was my mother at first. And they went to her and told her, you know, the predicament they were in. And she said, I'll take care of you. And she did, she helped them, you know.
Nice.
And so anyway, it was later on, we went to a reunion, and both those boys came up and told me, he said, if it wasn't for your mother, he said, I would have never made it. You know, he said, because she got us insurance when we needed it, you know, the hospital and stuff like that. And they remembered that. And they
She's
said,
that kind of person.
at the time, they didn't realize she was my mother, you know, but after they dealt with it, then they found out.
Your name is awesome. She was so funny.
I just loved her. She was like a second mom to me. She really was. She's just more ago. When we got engaged, it was just, that was it. And one of the family. Hugh. What do they call him for the longest? That's why we call him Hugh. Mr. Miller, I guess.
You know,
And
it's
then
funny.
finally, after a couple of years, Hugh.
I can't remember talking to him. I can see him. I remember him sitting in that chair in the front room watching TV. I just don't remember his voice, like talking to him. Yeah, I remember Nanny. You have a conversation about wrestling in the hospital, you know, cracking walnuts in the morning and breakfast. But I feel like I just never saw him. I don't know, like, or I didn't see him too much. I know he couldn't hear by the time that I really got to remember him and know him. He couldn't hear a whole lot. Because he's sitting in that chair with the volume all the way up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember being like, oh, little kid getting blown away by the TV.
Kind of like Papa.
Yeah. But then I was like,
It's
oh.
repeating itself, you know.
But
The camera's still on.
it is the bud.
Well, then you're out, I guess.
Jeez.
If he doesn't have, he has one card to
Jeez.
play.
Haven't got anything to play
You
with.
take a
So you put it down
picture
here.
of
You're
it.
set. There you go.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I guess we go around, he'll be able to draw 7 cards.
Next turn, he'll draw 7.
Next
Yeah.
time I'll draw
I need to
7.
take a
Yeah.
picture.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta play all 7 to draw again.
3, 4.
Yeah, that's what it kills me. To see all the pictures and everything, I just can't remember. I can't remember your dad. That's something I can't remember your dad's, like, talking to him. I see him. I remember like him in the room and him in the chair in the front room and everything. I can still see him. I just remember like what his personality was like, talking to him.
Yeah. He was a sweet man. Sweet man.
Yeah, we took care of him these last 6 months. We had a hospital bed there.
I remember that.
And out. I went over there every day and gave him shots and he changes underwear
Well,
and
you
stuff
had a
like that.
service that came in too.
Huh?
That helped a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Got herself a shot.
Maybe that. Well, she can do shots, but
Daddy, can you make
she wouldn't do shots.
Ah. You gotta skip it, Jimmy.
I got a skippo.
You got a skip though?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, leave all those with me. Don't take the card
Where's
though.
my Spicko? Where's Spicko?
Where's Skippo? Well, that's the card he's gonna play.
But where's my Skippo?
Hmm?
But where's my
What do you want to play
Skippo?
this game?
Oh, now I can use my chair back.
Let's hear it.
I want to use my chair.
I know, baby.
This my chair won't.
Hmm?
And you can use my chair won't.
That's where Bubble sitting, baby.
Well, I guess you better do this. Like you didn't do that.
It's in there.
It just has enough room.
It's got plenty of room for you.
Enough room.
Yeah, I remember that. Him being in that bed and everything. That's kind of the memories I have of him. It's him in that front room, him sitting in that big chair in the living room. We do like family events, like dinners and stuff, like eating spaghetti at the big table. And I remember him in that hospice bed. And that's kind of what I recall. I just don't remember his. I can't hear him, you know?
Yeah. Okay. 9.
Flip. Do the flip. Aw. You going to lunch over there?
Daisy, hopefully she goes down easy.
Yeah, I hope so.
You want this? Come in.
Oh, you'd rather kiss your sweet sister. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay.
Hope I sit baby.
Let's see
Because that chair will flip over.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. No.
You want to tap the
Hi, sweetie.
She's going to bed, Bubble.
Was she going to bed?
She's going to bed.
Good night, sweetheart.
You got a grip.
She do.
She does. She really does.
Alright, Thunder Bear.
No, no, be careful.
I went behind her from there to there.
Mm-hmm. She went around in a circle. 10. Alright, come here.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
You can take card, baby.
I'm going to scan these cards.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a card. Everyone, please give me a card. Hey, give me one card.
Well, baby, we can't take the cards right now because we're playing the game.
Like, I'm taking the card away.
No, baby, you gotta leave the card there.
I was
Yeah,
waiting.
because it's Papa
Here.
to shoot. It's Daddy's turn.
There's a blue card, baby. Hang on to that card.
Thank
You
you.
can play with that one. We gotta leave this one here, though.
Can I have that one?
No, baby, it's part of our game. We're playing a game right now.
Thank you. And
Alright, I'm gonna draw 2.
I'll have another one.
Yeah, you can take a card, baby. Take one top.
What's the
This
top?
On one of these.
There we go. On that. When that out, is it purple one?
We're still playing, baby. We're still in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I'm going to swipe these cards. You're gonna use these cards today because I'm swiping them.
You're swiping them? You're stealing my cards? Hey, man.
I'm not swiping your cards. I'm just swiping it.
You're swiping it like money?
Ka-ching.
Alright. 2,
Thank you.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job.
Thanks, bud. Ooh!
That
Seven.
one.
Give it to me. Yes! 1! Ah, it's a 1! Let's go! Let's go!
No, are you serious? Oh my
I
goodness.
wanted to win.
I wanted to win too. Only one person can
Well,
win.
what's my problem? I need to win.
I know, that's just how it is. You
I
know?
needed to win because I need some cards.
Hello.
You needed to win, so you get cards.
You're a winner in my heart, Bubba.
That's right.
I wanted to have
that's
cards to
good.
win.
Baby, you played real good, honey.
I,
You played real good.
I can't remember all of this movie.
You did it right. You were playing great, Bubba.
Yeah, you're doing good.
We can't get Bubba to play very often. When we do, he's really
I think
good.
I'm going to win.
You gonna win?
Yeah.
Alright, play the card, bud. Play the card. Play the card.
What?
Which one's the highest?
Which one's the biggest number, bud?
The
10 or
biggest
3?
number, yeah.
3.
10.
This one.
10's the
Yes,
bigger number?
that's
Yeah.
right.
Do you want to play the 10?
That's So
I'm
right.
going to do this one and this one.
Okay.
I'm doing the number. I'm winning. I'm winning.
You're winning.
I'm winning.
I'm winning. Here, bud.
I'm winning. I think I'm winning.
You think you're winning? Okay.
Huh? I'm not winning with this letter.
That's a wild card. It can be any number you want it to be. You want it to be a 5? Okay.
What is it? 5 on number. I win.
Good job, bud.
I win all the pieces.
How about that?
I win all the pieces.
Yeah.
I win that. Yay! I did it.
You did it, bud. You got
Where,
one.
where's the 4?
I don't know why I moved the
You got a 4?
Where's the 4? Which one's 4?
That's
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You know your numbers.
Hey, bud, can you read the letters? What are the letters?
1, 2, 3.
No. What are these letters?
O.
What's this?
F.
And that?
K.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what letter is that?
I.
Yep. And this?
What's on top letter?
What letter is that one?
Oh no. P.
P. Good job.
That's
And then this
right.
one is a,
B.
and that one's a.
Oh.
Oh, good job. Skippo.
Oh, very good.
Close. I win. I'm gonna play my card.
No.
I'm gonna take my card away. I'm waiting for my car to come. I'm waiting for my car.
What?
Is that a credit card?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Every time we go to the store, I let him use my card and do the checkout. He loves doing it. So now he thinks like everything is.
That's all you gotta do. Get whatever you want.
Well, I don't go that far. We broke really fast.
He did, when we set those tables where they were together, he took all those crayons and he laid them down the seam. And they went down deep enough, you couldn't really pick them up. So whoever moves the tables apart, they go,
Yeah, he's making a little train with them. He's like pushing it back and forth.
yeah.
Oh, Cooper.
I got the cards.
Good job, bud.
My card is. Okay. Let's see if I can win.
Well, we'll have to play again tomorrow.
I have to win.
Yeah.
You have to win.
What's that? What's that number?
I think we found someone more competitive than you, Minnie.
I'm winning.
What's this number?
I'm 6.
6. You said
To be fair,
Where did these letters are? Hey, what number
that's
is
a
it?
number. What is that? Number.
3.
3. 3. I think I'm winning, Dad.
Think you're winning? Yeah?
I'm winning. I'm
I'm
winning.
telling you, you're really into your daddy, aren't you?
I need to do it mine.
Mm.
That's not what we went on.
Well,
Yes.
I went to the airport to get me and the airplane. I was arrived to get to the airplane, but I didn't want to get in the airplane. I was helping the private D help me because we get across. The babies they can get across.
Oh, they helped him on the plane. Because there's a little, you know, a little gap in between the bridge and the plane door.
yeah.
And so they helped him jump across.
Oh,
You took a
boy,
big
that's
jump.
awfully nice. Yeah, that's very helpful.
I was jumping. I was trying to jump around as fast as that because it was so hard to get over. To up.
Did the pilot help you?
Yeah, the pilot helped me.
Yeah.
So I'm giving room for you.
It was very nice of him.
I'm not getting enough to get across.
Very nice of him.
I win!
Good job, bud.
Yeah, can you name all the numbers?
6, 3, 3,
You want to start here for that one?
4, 10, 3, 3,
Let's see.
3, 6.
Very good. Very good. You got them all right.
He has numbers and letters down.
Yeah, I tell you.
3,
That's wonderful.
4.
We just gotta we put the letters into words.
I need a swimming pool so I can swim.
You need a swimming pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a giant swimming pool.
You need a giant swimming pool,
Yeah, I need a giant one with toys inside.
huh? Toys inside. Kind of like Quinn had at the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't want an icky bar. I don't want an icky water. I wanted, no icky water. I want a clean water in there.
You want clean water?
But Quinn was making dirty water.
Was Quinn putting sand in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make dirty water. Me and Quinn was making dirty water.
Well, I got a feeling that your Nanu or your Dadu and Nani are gonna get you a little kiddie pool when you get to Dallas.
And it can be embarked to a package.
I don't know, baby. You have to ask them. It's a little hot here for it, but they might do it in Dallas.
I might build one.
They might get you a little kiddie pool in Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, I don't want a pool. What am I gonna do a pool? Can I go to Dad and I house when we're done playing here?
Well, it's gonna be a few days, but you'll go up there to the house, maybe.
Ow, but are you gonna go with me?
He's gonna go with them. Yeah.
Are you and mommy and Sonny will go with me?
Well, Bubba, you're gonna go with mommy and Sony. Daddy's gonna stay here,
And then we'll come back to you.
and you'll come back to me. Yep, yep. You're just gonna go for a week.
I can take the swimming pool to you.
No, you don't have to go to the pool. I'll be here. It's okay.
I'm just gonna, when it gets into summer, I will swim.
Yeah, it's Houston, so the air is kind of swimming pool.
But
And when we go outside and get all sweaty and wet, it's kind of like being in a pool anyway.
is it the summer?
It is summer.
And then we need to swim or not?
When we get back to Washington, we'll try to do some more swimming, like we did in the river.
No, we shouldn't. This is the pool one I had.
Just a pool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dadu might get you a little pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it. I might.
You might.
I might. Yes, are you gonna get swimsuit or something to get in the pool?
Might have a little swimsuit for you, baby.
I didn't swim to get in the pool, no.
Oh no, baby, I'll be here with me and Papa.
But I said mommy can use some swimsuit or mommy can use her chest.
Mommy's probably gonna do a little swimsuit.
He's picking.
And this one
So,
Get out.
Nanu, our Anjali's parents are gonna come down here and pick her up. They're gonna visit Roll and then come pick her up and then hang out for the day here with us. And then they're gonna drive back and take her, Buddy, and Sonny to Dallas. We thought we was gonna keep Buddy, but I think Buddy's gonna be really upset if he stays.
I'll find
So,
hide and seek
Every time I mention
at
he's so
Uncle
excited
Russell's
about
house. I was playing
yeah.
Oh, I'm playing
So-
hide and seek at summer camp.
You did hide and seek at summer camp?
No. We're Uncle Russell's house.
Uncle Rollo's house. Hey, you played hide and seek there.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at it, huh?
We saw the Porsche.
You,
Well, who drives the Porsche?
you saw the whose Porsche is it?
Me.
It's Uncle Rollo's.
I could drive it though,
If you ask him, he might let you.
but I can stand there
You're just gonna stand there, let him see,
and let them drive me.
let him drive you around.
Yeah, or kinda.
Next time you see him, tell him you want him to drive you around that Porsche.
Oh boy. That'd be fun.
Movie. Hey, are you done drinking? Ah! No, Dada, do it like here, like this. Do like this. No, do like that. Exactly. Thank you. No, garbage.
Yeah, it's just garbage, your baby.
I hear the kiddos.
You hear cicadas, yeah.
Are they fast this week?
Nope, they're out making that sound.
Making the
That sound. That's cicadas. They're all in the grass and in the trees.
and this home.
They're not in the house, no.
Is
They're
it-
really loud when they get in the house.
Yeah.
You know where they they're not hard to find.
Shall we be together to the shall we climb up the trees and they will find a cicado?
It'd be hard to find the tree. They look like tree bark.
But we should just climb up and listen and get and look at all like cicados.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do. How are we going to climb up the trees so we can't get a
Well, I don't think we're gonna climb up the trees. I think we're gonna just have a cicada. Maybe one will jump out at us one day
jump out of the
because they
house?
fly around sometimes and you can see them.
But are they gonna jump over us?
They might. They're pretty good at jumping.
Where my skills away.
Yeah.
Where my skills inside.
Yeah, you gotta be scared of them, baby. They don't hurt you.
But are they gonna just one day we'll climb the tree up and listen to the cicado?
Yeah.
Or kinda just climb up and just get all the cicados.
We can try. We're definitely trying to find one.
But the sky is not scaring me like when I'm dreaming.
Yeah. Does it scare you when you're dreaming?
Daddy.
Hold on.
Ashes.
I dropped one.
You dropped one. You want me to get it? Or you want to get it?
Hmm.
You want me to get it?
It's too hard to get out. Can I recycle this? Is recycle?
Yeah, we can throw that in the trash when it gets old.
But no, it has no water in it.
I know, but it's only used water from a couple days ago, baby.
When he used it,
Yeah.
I'm going to dump this out of mine.
We can just throw it in the trash, baby.
Is it making this all wet?
Mhm.
Is it making this apple wet?
On the inside is wet, yeah.
And the inside is wet. I'm gonna recycle this. Okay, these are garbage.
Yeah, you can
You
throw it
know,
in the trash.
I love you, Mommy. I love you too.
Can you believe it's almost 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I do.
See, it's still light out until almost 9 o'clock.
Recycle
Oh, yeah,
this.
it's-
It's
Oh, and you know what I recycle?
that late.
Me and you.
Not
But
because of
where
the
is
light, it's
Buggles?
Now we get to the end of summer in Washington, and it's like daylight till 10.
Here comes the train.
Poor brother, he goes to bed at 8. It's like middle of the day looking out there. But he's like, we're like, buddy, it's bedtime. He's like, it's getting dark out. We're like, well, no, but it's sleeping time. He's like, it's funny.
Why?
He's like, what do you mean, Dad? But the sun. I'm like, I know, but it's summer.
But hey, is this trash?
Yeah, baby.
But it's all by bowl.
Hmm?
Is it, but it's still up the top.
You want me to pour it out?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go pour it out in a minute, baby.
because it's empty.
Yeah, I'll empty it out in a second.
Yeah. I need to take this out because Daddy doesn't know how to be plastic bottles like this one.
There
Okay.
goes some trash.
You want to keep that one and play with it?
No, I want those cigarettes.
Well, but they don't have recycling here, baby.
And this garbage.
Yeah, they don't have recycling here.
So they're going to say that to shoebox.
No, this is your phone, so you can blow his nose.
Okay.
I got to shoot you. That's what it's for. I'll shoot you.
Yeah, como vacío.
Can you do it as loud?
Ah, but
Can you do it as loud?
Oh, we're dads. If anyone's mastered a loud sneeze, it's dads. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but for some reason when you have a kid, all of a sudden you're like,
Is this a plastic bottle?
The plastic bottle.
Is this a
Yes, it is.
hat?
Mhm.
You're a unicorn, bud.
I'm not a unicorn.
Unicorn.
I'm just one of the bottles.
Wait, just hold the bottles, okay.
I'm just a people carry a bottle.
First carrying bottle, okay.
Let's go dump this out. And with me, it's freaking dumping.
Alright, let's go dump it out.
Dad, can you carry me to there?
Can I carry you a sink? You bet, Bubba.